Here is the puzzle. On the back you see that it has an on-off switch that I can The way this puzzle works is that you pick up the piece that goes to the guitar, and when you put it in, it plays Old MacDonald Had a Farm in that particular instrument's range. For example, if I pick up the tuba, it's going to put it back in, and it's going to play it in the range of the tuba. And the piano, going to play Old MacDonald Had a Farm, and hopefully in the range of the piano. And the violin is down here, going to play it in the range of the violin, the xylophone, etc. And of course it just did it a while ago. And the piano has something going on with the surface. Can't have a broken piano. We have to make sure that was fixed. And then the drums even will play a rhythm. And of course, and a trumpet. So my theory was, if this can happen, then surely I can find a tone that I could make respond to a magnet and make my own musical instrument. So we have various types of instruments and materials that we are trying to experiment with. The first thing I learned was that when you hit the instrument with a magnet, that it sounds louder than it does with a regular rod. It's technically supposed to be hit with a mallet, so FYI. But so the steel rod makes a difference. So if you're going to try to make a chime, and then this is a non-magnetic, still a tone, but the magnet the pull of the magnet makes a louder tone, especially with a very strong magnet. This is called dysonium. By the way, I did not know that at the time that I had used the last magnet. I did see it on the box, but I didn't realize how strong of a magnet it was. It's used for rockets and generators and things like that. So it's actually a two-piece magnet. This magnet comes off. It's unscrewed here. But it can be used for everything from a refrigerator magnet to these magnets can be large enough to be used in generators and other bigger items. So with a weaker magnet, it still does make a tone, but obviously we already have something that is magnetic that is already making a tone on its own. You hit it with the tape side, it's more of a muted tone. What I wanted was something that would make a tone as a result of a magnetic hitting it, or actually pulling on it. And so far I have gotten limited results from that. But I'm going to attempt to try two different ways. One way is with a regular magnet and a copper string, and the other one is with a steel magnet, a steel string and an electromagnet. So the first thing we have done is made our copper wire over a soundboard, and now we're going to try to make our magnet, electromagnet, and see what kind of sound we can make. For safety, we are using oven mitts. So I tried several different things. I wired the copper wire to the soundboard. I tried several different things to secure it to the magnet, unsuccessfully. So I eventually tried a magnet with tape on the back with two magnets attached to it with copper wire hooked on them, and then I couldn't get any vibration out of the wires that you could actually see. Could be vibrating below what we can see with the human eye, although I can try with my magnet to see if you can get any vibration out of it without touching it, and even with barely touching it. But you can get some when you put this drum below it. You can get a little bit of a hum. It's very hard to hear, but you can get some. So this is a project that I will continue to tweak and to work on until I get it to the same specification that I would like. My thing, the thing that I think is going on is that either I have it wired wrongly, or that the sounds are pre-recorded, and when you hit the one magnet to the other, then it plays the pre-recorded tune. The other thing I would like to see is when the two magnets repel, if that makes a difference. So is there a push away, or is there a sound when they push away? And I don't see that, but that's something else I would like to explore more.